Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook some beef ribeye steak. And these are some thin cut boneless steaks. And yeah, so I'm going to show you how to get started. Let's go. So all we need here, 3 simple ingredients just to season the steaks. You got your Himalayan sea salt, some black peppercorns, and some Challenge butter, salted. Make sure you get the salty kind. So now I'm just gonna start by seasoning one steak at a time. Start by sprinkling a little bit of black pepper on it. Make sure you get it all over there. Sprinkle a little bit of that salt to give it that seasoning and that flavor. I'm just gonna flip on the other side, do the exact same thing. Make sure you get everything seasoned so every bite is full with flavor. And sprinkle a little bit more salt there. And yeah, let's get to cooking. So now I got my pan ready. You can see it's nice and hot, smoking. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Get it ready for the steak. And you want to make sure the pan's really hot to sear the steak once we put it on there. So now this is nice and ready. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the first slab of steak down. And just make sure you hear that sizzle. There you go. You want to make sure, like I said, it's nice and hot to sear the steak and lock in that flavor that you just seasoned it with. And now we're just going to let that lay there for about 3 to 4 minutes to get a nice medium cook. So it's been about 3 minutes now, and I'm getting ready to flip it over. You can usually tell it's good to flip when about half of the thickness is cooked through. As you can see there, it's about cooked halfway through if you look at the side of the steak. So it's probably a good time to go ahead and flip it over and start cooking the other side. Here we go. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's perfect. Nice golden brown. And I'm just gonna let this cook through for another 3 minutes, get ready to take it out and get ready for the next process. So now, as you can see, it's been another good 3 minutes, and I'm gonna get ready to cook the other one now, because the next process, or the next step, should I say, is putting the butter and letting it fry in the butter for another minute or two to let it cook and absorb all that good buttery flavor. I also wanted to say you could also add some fresh thyme if you had it. Unfortunately, I ran out because I've been cooking steak all week. But I usually like to put in some thyme, fresh thyme, while I fry it with the butter. But today I'm just going to put some fresh garlic. So you can see here, I'm just going to prep the garlic. You can mince it or just dice it however you want. It doesn't matter as long as the flavor gets in there. You can see here, I lightly minced it, and I'm going to go ahead and put the 1/2 inch quarter stick of butter in there. It's about a tablespoon worth, I guess. And you're just going to let it melt. And once it's fully melted, we're going to put the steak back in there to let it fry and absorb all that flavor. It should take another minute on each side. And after that, you'll have a finished product ready to eat. I know I'm starving here, so I'm just gonna slam it on there. and the aroma that should be coming out now is just heavenly. And yeah, so we're almost ready to eat. Just gonna sprinkle the garlic in there, let that fry a little bit, and we're golden, just like the steak, nice and golden brown. Oh yeah. Another good tip that I wanted to add was drizzling some of the butter on top of the steak to let it season while you cook it and let it sear with the butter. This way the top gets nicely flavorized. And yeah. So now that it's cooked, I'm just gonna flip it over and give it a little taste. As you can see here, I'm gonna poke it with my fork, make sure it's not raw and it's burnt. Yeah, it's really burnt, but it's still edible. I'm just gonna put a lot of A1 steak sauce on it and just hope for the best, because I'm really hungry. Hey, if a starving guy could eat it, why not? So as you can see here, this is the finished product. Got the other one cooking still, but right now we're just gonna check the inside and make sure it's nice and cooked how we like it. Just open it up, and as you can see, full moisture, cooked to perfection, and it smells great too. So I'm just gonna take a quick bite and see how it is. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned how to cook yourself a nice steak to make for yourself one of these nights. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. I guess you could just enjoy this small video of a squirrel I saw the other day, and stay tuned for another video I'll release later on. See you guys later.